Folks, we're in the field house tonight. As you can see, we're surrounded by a bunch of athletes here. This is the entire Chambers Academy defense. And I ran out of ink in my pen writing tackles down in big plays, so we decided to bring everybody in. And we're going to go through this group. They're just going to have to speak loud. So we're going to start with Aiden. Just wave and say your name back there.
My name's Aiden England.
My name's Hunter Andrews.
My name's Bryce Modley.
My name is Sam Smith.
My name is Eli Ward.
Gabriel Bridges. Spencer Newman. Drew Shepard.
Colton Fuller.
TJ Daniel.
Luke Tarver.
I'm not going to introduce myself. And folks, we're going to start here with Luke tonight. Luke, ninth region in a row. We've got two more games to kind of wait and see how this playoff situation comes together. But tonight was just a dominating performance. Tell us how the game went for you.
Oh, we were worried about it, getting burnt and stuff, and we played phenomenal defense, got interceptions, and we didn't no big plays. The quarterback got out of hand sometimes, but we had that under control.
Well, I thought you guys did an outstanding job of doing all the rotations, and I think the play that they actually scored on was like a crazy overload. There were 4 guys and 2 guys maybe, or maybe it was 3 and 2, but there were 5 guys at least out. And it's like we didn't rotate maybe to it and got that touchdown in the end zone. But other than that, I mean, it was a dominating night and real big hits.
Oh yeah, no doubt. We was hungry.
There were a lot of big hits going on the entire night, and you especially. We saw the defense come out aggressive, but it took you some time because the offense just did not want to get off the field.
I know it.
And you were part of that.
We were.
Great start. Coach had said to us in the coaches show last night, all 3 coaches had mentioned that you guys had a great week of practice. And it looked like you guys really missed being on the field and were ready to go tonight.
Yeah, we were tired of practicing, 2 weeks.
Tired of hitting each other?
Yeah, we was ready to play a real game.
Well, look, and TJ both and all you guys coming in here, we were looking at a 2-1 Banks team, and we're 3-0. So if they won tonight, they would win the region by having defeated us. And this one got over in a hurry. So, Luke, again, congratulations on your part there. And look, man, we look forward to more and better things. We'll wait and see how the rest of this year shapes out, and we'll just take care of Crenshaw next week.
Oh yeah.
Let me pass that over to TJ. TJ Daniel, another one of our spokesmen here for the defense. TJ, it's good to see you walking as well as you were. Got a little nicked up tonight.
Yes, sir. I'm all right now.
Ankle or knee?
It's my knee. I hyperextended it.
Okay. And I heard we were in here having a general discussion about interceptions, and you made the right statement. You said 1, but should have been 2.
It should have been 2, though.
Well, we thought you had this. We thought you had the first one, so it was great play. The thing that I think I'm more impressed every week, the physicality of this group is there. I mean, the frontline guys, the linebackers, and the secondary are all hitters. I mean, there's just going to be really big hits. But it seems to me that you guys are getting such great positioning. You were in great position. You were really the receiver on that play. You stepped right in front of it and took the ball.
Yes, sir. I mean, we work on it all day in practice, every week. Coach Dillon make us run to the ball every play. So, I mean, he called it bed sheet mentality, so everybody gets to the ball, so it's no breaking out.
Well, if you just listen to our broadcast, Chet and I say that over and over and over. I'm trying to watch through the field glass and see who's on the bottom of the pile, and it's really still tough. So this defense, folks, this group of guys right here, they're as good as anybody out there. This is a great, aggressive group of, I think, teammates. I mean, they play together well. They seem to just have a great sense of covering each other. And TJ, man, everybody's playing at a very high level. And congratulations to you and to the rest of the guys. 9 straight regions is not a bad move.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, it's almost a decade of region wins. That's pretty outstanding.
Yeah, they're gonna win in that shit though. I think they're gonna win it all.
All right, well, we'll love to get that number 10. Well, guys, every one of you, congratulations. It was an outstanding night. We salute you guys because you played outstanding, and this defense is a very elite and a premier group. So, folks, we'll be back in just a second with our offensive player of the game. Thanks, you guys, for being the spokesman. Thanks to all of you.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Rebel fans. We're again in the field house. Tonight, we're our offensive player of the game, Landon Hand. Landon, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Outstanding night.
Thank you.
It looked like to us as we stood up there and watched this 9th region win, our 7th win this year, it just looked like to us that the offense was firing on every cylinder. Did you guys feel confident coming into the game?
We did. We had that bye week to get ready for this team, so we were pumped up to play with that.
Well, I tried to sneak some secrets out of Coach Jackson last night about the hard count. He gave me nothing, just so you know. But again, a hard count tonight. So we continue to do that. And I said to him, and I'll say it to you, it seems like as much as people are able to watch us do that on film, they'd be ready for it at any time. But it seems to work, Landon. So you're doing something right.
Yes, sir. I just kind of say random stuff and somehow it draws them.
Well, it's outstanding. But let me tell you, we're so excited for the play. You are in command of this offense. And I'll tell you, one of the things that just impresses me about your management of the offense, I see you looking at other players and kind of a subtle suggestion at times on positioning. You'll move some people around. And I saw that tonight on an extra point kick. So you're the holder, and you saw a guy really lined up kind of in the wrong spot, and very subtly and very positively you got him back in position. Is that something is that just you as a football player, or is that you as the quarterback of this club?
Quarterback's supposed to be a leader, so I try my best to do my job and put everybody where they should be.
Well, I will tell you that you're doing a real nice job of that. Landon, we're so impressed with how you're able to, like we had a couple of bad snaps tonight, and you're able to get on the ball. If you don't get the ball up and try to get something positive out of it, when you're faced with that situation and the ball is not, that play is going to be disrupted, do you kind of go through your steps of saying, do I just fall on it, or can I get it up? Is it just an athletic play?
I try to take a peek to see how many people are coming. If there's a lot, I'm going down, but if it's something I can try to make something out of it, I'm going to try.
Well, I saw you on the goal line. I don't think there's a whole lot of hesitation there. You just got on that ball.
Yes, sir. I try to get on that one quick.
I thought the call, I thought you were trying to do almost like a shuttle pass on the ball I called a fumble. Were you just trying to pitch it out?
I think it was going forward. I think it's an incomplete pass, but
well, and as the night went on, it really didn't matter anything. I know it matters to you because you're involved in the play, but I thought it was a smart play because the protection kind of broke down. You had a lot of pressure coming in on you. Another thing that I wanted to ask you about, because it just shocked Chester and I so much, the play we had this really tall guy get the ball in the backfield and get started to the outside. Drew Shepard stands out when he has the ball in his hand running.
Yes, sir.
What did you guys think about that call?
Oh, I loved it. We haven't ran that play all year, and we kind of came up with it when we were messing around during the bye week. So we decided to run it.
I don't know who the holding was called on, and we'll leave that to the group. But he made an outstanding run. I think Drew was a running back maybe in JV. Was that correct?
Back in his Pee Wee days.
Pee Wee, okay.
Did.
Well, Drew's got to be 6'1" or 6'2", and it's great to see the speed, but I'll tell you, man, it was a shock to see him come around the corner. But again, great execution. As we sit here and we talk more about your offense and your handling of this offense, Landon, you have to have a lot of confidence when you come into these big games, because tonight was a big game. This is the region securing game. You have to have confidence in that big offensive line of yours.
Yes, sir.
They continue to do a great job, and I don't know how you guys have such good chemistry, but it's real noticeable to us. You guys play so confidently together. There doesn't seem to ever be like any of the breakdowns that a lot of teams I've watched have. Do you guys work on communications a lot during practice, or is it just repetition?
Yes, sir, we do. We do it so much, we're kind of all on the same page, and it works out good.
Well, outstanding, man. Look, we love to see you do some of the gadget stuff. I love the play where Eli did that 360 and kind of ran out to the other side, waved his hands, and you threw it back to the other side. I know we are looking much better in the passing game, and I'll tell you, I was shocked that the guys 2 weeks ago, tried to pack the box on us because and I think if that game hadn't gotten out of hand, we might have lit them up a little bit through the air. But, when you can't stop the run, you just keep on running. It's a lot less risky. Well, Landon, we are tickled to death with your performance all year long, man. I think you've secured control of this offense. You're definitely a leader on this team. And we look forward to getting through Crenshaw next week, and then we'll finish out the season on the road with Abbeville. We won't spend a whole lot of time thinking or talking about playoffs. Let's just get these other two out of the way.
Right.
So, folks, congratulations to Landon Hand, our offensive player. Again, buddy, congratulations on the 9th region in a row.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back with Coach Allen. Well, folks, we're here in the field house once again with Coach Jason Allen. Coach, congratulations on the 9th region win in a row. An outstanding success story.
Yeah, that's a lot of teams, a lot of kids have gone into that, and started in 2016, and just hard to believe that streak's still going, and we haven't played an away football game in the playoffs here since 2015. So there's something to be said for that, Sid. A lot of hard work, a lot of great kids, lots of really good football teams behind that streak, and I challenged our guys before the game. Hey, let's don't let that in, and I thought our guys came out with our hair on fire, ready to play.
Well, tonight I will tell you, as we were talking earlier, your offense and your defense came out, and they looked like they were all on fire. I mean, they executed everything from an offensive, from a defensive, from a kicking game perspective, and they really just dominated the game from the opening kickoff through it, Coach. And it really wasn't a contest. It just started off really, really bad for Banks, and your guys were just dominating everywhere.
Yeah, we're firing on all cylinders right now, Sid, and I really like our team. I like where we're at right now. I finally feel good about us offensively and what we're trying to do. I feel like our guys are really in sync, and then we're playing really well up front, and then we've been playing well on defense all year.
Yeah.
And then I thought special teams were better tonight.
I did too, and I'll tell you, we saw some guys come down and put big hits on people. The special teams, to me, are kind of making that same adjustment up. They're trying to catch up with the execution, I think, on that offense and defense. But I'll tell you, Coach, it's hard for us when we brought the entire defense in here tonight because the entire defense played outstanding. I mean, everybody played well. There are big plays. There's just huge hits. And, we watched Spencer block people, to the ground and just not want to play. We saw Drew blocking people in the end zone. We saw execution by your running backs, by your wideouts, by your quarterbacks. And it's just across the board that this team has, in my mind, come together. And they are playing together real well. And I don't even know how to say it other than just dominant.
Yeah, I think we're playing. Our style of play has become disheartening for our opponents at times, and just really exerting our will upon them, and I'm excited about that. But at the same time, the goal is not to become complacent.
Right.
See, that's a thing that can creep in.
Sure.
And I talked to the team after the game about that we're in the front, we're leading the pack in the race. Let's don't pace ourselves. Let's keep running and don't let anybody catch up.
Well, and tonight, as we were heading out here tonight, I was thinking about this game. We said it last night in the coaches show. I said it to you and Coach Jackson, and Coach Nesmith. Banks would like nothing better to come down here and disrupt our year. To really throw a wrench into our operation. And your team came out with a mentality of we're not even considering that.
Yeah.
There was no consideration. You guys, all three of you coaches, had said you had a great week of practice. And maybe it's the weather, maybe it's just the absolute dominant mindset of your players. But they came out tonight really ready to play and just played outstanding across the board.
Yeah, a lot of fun. My hat's off to our coaching staff. I think they had our guys ready to play. Just doing a great job. We're getting now to where we're fine-tuning a lot of little things because little things add up to big things, but our kids are getting better and better at their technique. Our coaches are getting really picky about little things, and and it's carrying over.
That's
and
outstanding.
The product you see on the field Friday night is our kids are having fun. They're enjoying playing the game of football. That's the way it's supposed to be, and it's fun to watch them play and have fun.
Well, we see these guys play together, and I was talking to Landon tonight about having the opportunity to be a leader. And I asked him a specific question about adjusting players. You see him in a subtle way point or move people. Tonight on an extra kick, had a young guy line up in the wrong spot. Landon just stopped the play and moved the guy.
Yeah.
And I think there's a camaraderie there. They understand what his job is, and they accept that leadership from that offensive place. And I think it's great for a young guy like Landon to have that responsibility and execute it so well.
Yeah, he's grown up a lot this year and matured from his sophomore year, and has become a leader on our team and is playing really well. And you know, it's been fun to watch him grow and to offense to evolve around him. You know, he really is a dynamic runner. You saw that tonight early.
Yeah.
He ran that first ball, and he just like he shot out of a cannon on the buck sweep to the right,
Yeah.
and just really makes it tough to defend us, I think, Sid, with his legs, and he's getting better at throwing the football.
Right.
We're still working on that, and we still got some things that we haven't shown yet, but I'm just excited about the way he's led our team, and the maturity and the steps that he's taken.
Well, you know, I find that myself in these interviews, Coach, saying the same thing over and over, especially on Thursday night. It is outstanding play. But one thing I did want to ask you tonight, there's one play that Chester and I were calling the play, and my mind just locked up. I'm like, that's the tallest running back I've ever seen at Chambers Academy. And the next thing I know, it's number 55 on the corner, and he's gone. Drew, and I happen to remember, I think his dad told me once he played running back in JV or Pee Wee, and he looked pretty good running the ball on the corner.
Yeah, he can run it. That's a play that we ran in JV with him, and we called it Donkey. And so we put Donkey back in this past week, and the kids wanted to run it right there. And yeah, he's definitely a talented kid, you know. Yeah. But I'm really proud of him that you know, he could play some skill positions on a lot of teams, but he's really accepted his role. He does a great job for us, and those two guards are just fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic players for us. They sync together. They understand what's going on, and he's really just a really good football player.
Well, it was great to see that play. You know, we get to watch some of these guys get that opportunity, and you know, we've always talked about it the entirety of this year about how it is so tough to defense this running game. You know, people typically talk about, you know, one thing or the other from an offense, whether it's a passing game or a rushing game. I mean, we're multidimensional with just a rushing game. It's very hard to stop a rushing game.
Yeah, well, you know, our system attacks all areas of the field, and offensively, you want answers. And for when people are taking something away, what they're lined up this way, what's your answer? And we've had an answer for everything that somebody's tried to do to us this year, and I think that's important in football. Do you have answers for your problems? And we've had answers, and it's been fun to coach these guys, and I just think we're clicking on all cylinders right now.
Well, we go after tonight's big win against Bank, securing that 9th region win in a row. We go to the next game with Crenshaw coming in here, and then we'll finish up on the road down at Abbeville. So game 8 is in the books. We've got 2 more to finish out, and then we'll worry about whoever the opponents in the playoffs. But Coach, it's great to have those 2 games at home, and you know, it's just like you said, it's been a long time since we played playoff football on the road. So congratulations again.
It's an amazing stat. It's really a great accomplishment, and you know, I can't remember. It's just hard to remember even playing a playoff game on the road. I remember it. We won it in 2015 to get us to the state championship game, but it was in Toxie, Alabama at South Choctaw, and that's a ride that I don't ever want to take again.
Well, look, when you're talking about almost a decade of region wins, that's a pretty significant number that most teams, most coaches, and most people talking to coaches don't get to talk about. So look, congratulations. We'll be here next week to close out the home season, regular season, and then we'll get ready for whatever comes after that, and we'll let you take us out tonight.
Yeah, and don't forget our Pee Wee's playing in our Pee Wee Bowl tomorrow at Lowndes Academy, so if anybody wants to go down and support them, we play at 11 o'clock our first game, and then we play again at 12:30. And as always, whether you're Pee Wee, JV, or varsity, it's great to play for the C and the A.
Great job, Coach. Thank you.